Hey guys, it's Ashen here, and today we are going to be talking about embodiment and how we show up in our bodies, how we get the most out of our physical experience, and how we take up space or don't take up space in a room in both negative and positive ways. This can be so helpful to understand and create self-awareness of in your life, because our physical experiences can bear fruit for us and harvest and reap amazing experiences and magic and new people and resources and things, or they can just stay dry, boring, plain, or toxic. The first thing that I want to talk about when it comes to embodiment is just that. Let's talk about the reason that we may show up in a negative, toxic way when it comes to our embodiment and take energy, or show up in a cringy kind of way with people, and the reasons why we may not want to take up space or feel safe to do so. And that is toxic tribe. How we were raised, the society that we grew up in, and the messages that they gave us about what it means to be in a room full of people and how we should act or not act. So we resort to the strategies that kept us safe in childhood. We end up projecting our internal fears and our internal trauma onto people. I'm gonna give you an example that is super basic and super plain. Let's say I'm in a workout class with somebody that I feel really drawn to, and I'm looking at that person every day, and I'm talking to them sometimes, and I'm like, man, I feel like we would be great friends. But I do not try to make the effort to bridge that gap or learn about this person. The idea in my head is I'm driving behind them, heading into the class sometimes, and I see them in this really cool Jeep, and they have a certain kind of music blaring, and they have a certain kind of essence and vibe going, the way that they're dressing, the way their persona is, and I'm thinking these things about them like, hey, they must be this like really cool like single person that's gonna have all these fun experiences with me if we were friends. I'm projecting my own shit onto them. Now, let's say I actually learn about them. Oops, found out this person is actually pregnant, a kindergarten teacher, and has a husband. So now I'm aware that this person is probably not the potential friend at all that I thought that she was. She may have other benefits, and she may be a great friend still. But I knew nothing about this person. And until I actually took the opportunity to learn about them, I wasn't able to actually take up an experience or an embodiment with them that was real and genuine and authentic. It was fake, it was false, and it was plain and boring. And it's not until we become self-aware to how we're currently taking up space and why we're currently taking up space or not taking up space in this way that we can actually genuinely build our positive tribe and really intentionally reap experiences. So let's do this exercise that I've created for self-awareness on where your embodiment currently is. I want you to take some space to get comfortable right here and now with me, and just follow my voice as I guide you along this exercise. This is just a short visualization for your self-awareness. I want you to breathe in and out of your body, going really, really, really deep into the body, and exhaling. Breathing in and out of the body. Allowing yourself to really find a clear head with each in-breath and a deeper sense of relaxation with each out-breath. Closing your eyes if you haven't already, and dropping deeper into a sense of presence within yourself. I want you to see a golden stream of light coming down your crown chakra and into your face and into your head, and streaming like a dripping sun throughout your body. And you are going to allow this drooping sun of light to just wash through you, pushing out anything that doesn't serve you, pushing through your face, pushing through your neck, pushing through your chest, your shoulders, your stomach, your back, your arms, your hands, dripping this golden sunshine energy down into your sacral, into your legs, and out your feet, returning anything that doesn't belong into the earth. And we are gonna now take a cord that comes deep down from the earth, from our tailbone, going deep down into the earth, connecting with Mother Earth, and drinking up some beautiful, nourishing white light energy from the earth. Just like you're a flower that has its roots deep into the core of the earth, we're gonna drink up that white light energy, drink it up, and fuel it throughout our entire body and vessel. I now want you to start walking your consciousness forward. Allow yourself to walk your consciousness forward until you see a path. Where is that path leading you? What is the path made of? Where is it going? You're gonna walk along that path until you come to a portal or a doorway of some kind. Before you go through the portal or the door, take a moment to really notice what it looks like. Is it swirling energy? Is it a giant crystal? Is it a trap door? You can get creative in what this portal or this doorway may look like. You become aware that this portal or this door is taking you into the self-aware version of other people's perspective of your embodiment when you're around them. When you're ready to open this portal or door and walk through, you can do so, releasing all expectations, coming into the room of awareness around what other people are experiencing when you are around them. Allowing the reflections of your day-to-day or your overall life to come back to you through the interpretation of how other people felt or what they might have thought about you when you were in the room. Take some time to really notice this and experience this. Without my voice guiding you, you can allow this to be explored for the next minute. We are now going to continue on in this exercise to open up another portal or door. See this portal or door. What does it look like? Now become aware of where it's taking you. It's taking you to your own authentic interpretation of how you felt about yourself in these moments and why. What were the thoughts? What were the feelings that put you in that box? Take a deep breath in and out and open the door and walk through the portal when you are ready. You are now in the room of your own internal reflection to how you feel about yourself. What's here? Are there any symbols, any sounds, feelings, thoughts, vibrations, light, color, texture that may be communicating something to you? Where are you? What does it look like where you are? Let your subconscious mind communicate to you in abstract ways and really explore this room that is a reflection of how you felt about yourself in these moments and why. Take a minute or two without my voice guiding you to continue this exploration and come back to me when you're done. You can also pause this video if you feel like you may need more time. Now that you're back, I want you to really reflect on how this exercise went for you. What did it teach you about yourself? What did it teach you about your embodiment and why you feel that way? It can be really painful to realize that we're not embodied the way that it serves us or the way we really want to show up. Most of us are not showing up the way that really serves us or others in our life. For example, there's so many different friends and connections that we can make in our daily lives and the places and the people that we do interact with. But most of us go on autopilot, it's in the zombie mode, we put on a mask, and we stay stuck in our little box or corner, really not getting outside of that. Everybody is really scared to be vulnerable, to show themselves in a unique way, and to really be the first one to make that move or that connection with someone, or really learn about someone new and take the time to create intentional experiences with people. Whether it's people that we don't know really well and we could make friends with those people, or people that we do know really well and we're scared to create deeper, more profound, more healing, more sensual, playful, intimate experiences with them, more fun experiences with them. We can go so much deeper into our experiences with people if we're embodied, if we're present with them, if we're making proper eye contact, if we're playful and mindful of our body language, our posture, our facial expressions, the way that we speak to them, and that we really intentionally invoke the way that we want our time with them to go, and take our vote on how that's going to happen and how we show up for them. There are so many things that we can get out of our experiences. You just have to figure out what you want from them. If you're going to a certain place every week and you know there's people there, you might have the intention to create a deeper connection with everybody in the room. You may have a connection or an intention to create deeper connections with people. You may have an intention to just make the room feel lighter or less intense, or take some stress off of the situation wherever you are. Whatever your intention is, we can really change and alter our experiences in society through our embodiment. Even the people that you pass every day, how you smile, how you stand, how you look, how you smile. If you're coming from your heart in a place of love, people know it and they feel that, and they especially feel people that are genuine and they're looking to genuinely connect with no expectations in return. They're looking to genuinely give people their heart just as they are, with no expectation that anything needs to come of it ever. Obviously, we still have to be appropriate when it comes to embodiment. If you're at work, you do have to act a certain way. If you're in an exercise class, you do have to become aware of certain things. Wherever it is you are, whoever it is you're with, there are certain rules still. But we need to ask ourselves if we're becoming zombified by the rules, or if we can play with them a little bit. And if we can really step into a stronger, more real, more genuine, more unique version of ourselves, and let ourselves be seen by the world on a deeper level. People's responses to you really say a lot about how you're showing up in your embodiment, how people feel about you. There's lots of different cues and signs that they're giving off if you pay attention, that tells you how you're making them feel in any given moment. And it's really important to become aware of that and ask yourself if that is your genuine intention, and if you want to continue doing that, or how you can change that behavior. Most of our embodiment issues come down to protector parts, the parts of us keeping us safe. For instance, we could have a protector part that wants to be really small and doesn't want to take up any space or make any fuss, and is really scared and mousy. However, that can actually make people feel very uncomfortable and like they don't know what to do, and like that person is making themselves a victim to them. That's not fun for anybody, and it makes people baby you and not respect you as well. People can also be really conscious of these kinds of things, but it's really not going to make feel anyone good, and it's not going to win you many friends as well. We could also have protector parts that are a lot more aggressive, that are a lot more pushy, that are a lot more run down and in your face. And that is definitely going to push people away and cause people's protector parts to come up and put up strong walls in between us. So just ask yourself, what is the possibility of the space that I'm in, the people that I'm around? What resources are here, and what is the vibe here that I could push the limits on? For instance, if I'm at a class, maybe there's certain periods in the class where it's inappropriate to connect with people, but there's little moments that I can create extra vibe and put my little signature on how I'm doing the activities and how I'm showing up within them. And I could also really take the time to say hi to people as they come in and make the effort to take some extra time as I'm leaving or get there early to really talk to people a little bit more and spend a little bit of extra energy being a human being with them and showing up as an individual and taking the time for people to really get to know me and to see what resources are available for me in that experience. How can I have even more fun in that experience? How can I get even more value from that experience? How can I make it even more higher quality by how I show up? How am I embodied in that experience, and what can I get out of it if I were embodied in a different way? I can ask myself things like, okay, what kind of people are around? All right, well, these people, maybe they want to work out. Maybe these are people that are artsy. Maybe these are people that want to learn or grow or have self-growth. What kind of people am I around? What are the limitations of the kind of people that I'm around? What are the kinds of things that they would be open to? What are the rules of the area that I'm in? What are the openings within that area and that space that I'm in? What is the possibility that I maybe am not seeing about how to show up and create a more cultivated, unique experience here on this earth within society? Now, a lot of the reasons that we're not embodied and a lot of the reasons why we're scared to step out into a new paradigm here is due to self-concept, is due to our interactions in society. And so these are things that we can really learn to work on in shadow work and to really become more aware of where this is coming from and help these thoughts process and progress and find new solutions for them and create new experiences around them. Once we do internal work on the self-concept of these things and on the shadows behind these things, it's really important to hold ourselves accountable to really embark on a new physical experience, and it all starts with baby steps. If you enjoyed this video on embodiment, then please check the link below. I have some more great ones for you on the same topic. As always, have a great week and take care.
The sun, a chariot of fire, burning with desire as he runs the race.